welcome to the Drop Podcast.
Welcome.
How you doing, Liam?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Get off the couch. Good, yeah. Good. That sounds like I just told you to get off the couch.
I know.
It was the dog.
Sorry, I'll get off now. My place is on the floor in my own house.
Yeah, I just have to sit here. I think he jumped up because I shouted.
Yeah, we've got some new detachments to talk about, some points reveals, so nothing major this week.
Yeah.
Other than, I think, probably the most important news of 11th edition so far, a new Grot.
Yeah, the cutest little boy.
So what it seems like they're doing this week is just bringing out a Grot for the next 5 days. Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Every Grot.
And they have
every day is a Grot day.
It's Grotmas. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Spring Grot.
What's called They've also just announced that they are going to be going through the entire contents of the Armageddon box on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
So that'll probably be
Friday
most
evening.
of what next week's episode is about, I imagine.
Yeah.
But without further ado, let's go have a look at this little guy. It's a little Waaagh. He's a Grot. He's cute. Look at his little spiky head.
I know. Can't wait to see the other ones as well.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him get some love, to be fair, because like Grots have just always never really been a fan favorite, but they've never been given the limelight. So it's nice that they've got dedicated the whole week to them.
I think doing like just an all Grot army would be quite fun. You know, it looks like killer cans and mech guns and.
Could you be bothered moving that many fucking
I'm really
things?
sad they didn't do they don't do the little tanks anymore. They got rid of them.
Little Grot tanks?
Yeah, the Grot tanks. They were the best little
Maybe
things.
they'll come back one day.
I'd hope
Maybe.
so. I hope so. Yeah, these things are cute as hell. It's a Grot. He looks like every other Grot that they've ever released.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just got a little Nazi helmet.
Yeah, he's probably like one of them storm.
Oh no,
ones.
that's not Nazi. That's a World War I German helmet.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Sorry. World War I Wehrmacht.
Hashtag weren't the bad guys. No.
Oof.
In
Controversial.
that one.
This week on the Drop Podcast, are they Nazis?
Is this Grot a Nazi?
So moving on to the next one.
Bigger Waaagh!
Normal Waaagh.
Yeah, there's detachments for the orcs, and we just got Wazdakka Gutsmek's points.
Indeed.
Revealed.
So we were saying last week, he's got to be maybe 220, 225, because he's the model, the unit, just great, really good.
Really
How
fucking
many
good.
points is he? I remember calling you and then saying his points were release value and work.
Yeah.
200 less. 180 less. He's 175 points.
That's ridiculous. It's very fun. But,
doesn't matter
God.
what theme you're going for in your orc army, you're taking him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
an auto include. He'll get nerfed.
He's
He's
so
gonna get a
good.
point hike.
Yeah. He's unbelievably good. The suite of things you can do with that model and how hard he hits and just like the size of him, it's pretty good.
I'm just to let you know, he is 10 points cheaper than Twin Lance, and he's better than Twin Lance.
I think he's better than Twin Lance.
I think he's better than Twin Lance. Maybe not as durable, but he's better than Twin Lance.
He's still quite durable though.
Yeah.
He's as durable as a truck.
175 points.
He hits like a Death Dread.
Yeah.
And he shoots like a mech or something. Was that what they said?
I don't know,
I can't
something
remember.
like that.
But to go along with this very cheap, very lovely speed war boss of Doom, they've released two lovely little detachments for the orcs.
One of which is hilarious.
One of which is very funny. So do you want to do that one first, or do you want to do the Blitz Brigade?
We'll do Blitz Brigade first.
Save the fun one.
It's the boring one.
Amazing. Cool. So we say boring, but it is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good generic vehicle detachment.
The Blitz Brigade. So in this one, Liam, every time an orc unit from your army disembarks from a transport, till the end of the turn, you can reroll advance and charge rolls made for that orc unit.
It's pretty handy.
Really good. So transporting an orc army of trucks, battle wagons, kill rigs, hunter rigs.
They do have a
They have
plethora
a
of...
million transports.
It's not dedicated transport either, it's just transport
it is
as
transport.
well.
So anything with transport capacity, you're dropping a squad house, that's a charge, baby.
Yeah,
Well, not that's a charge,
it
but
reminds me a
real
little
charge.
bit of... so obviously, your typical transport-focused stuff. So with the Well Eaters, you've got the Gortrak Onslaught, but like it's just dedicated transports only, and they've only got a Rhino.
So it would only work with trucks if it was dedicated in this one, which is...
Well, a few of the things, were focused on dedicated transports. You do have the rule to get the +1 to wounds in Gortrak. Sorry, you do get in Land Raiders, but there is limitations, unfortunately. But so I mean, it's a nice
pretty good attachment rule, yeah.
If you like vehicles in orcs, which I imagine a plethora of people do.
I mean, just taking boys in transports and just run them up the board is already a good tactic in most orc lists. So giving them
Yeah.
like the reroll and advancing charges for those units coming out of the transport. Bonus.
I think generally anyway, a lot of transport focused armies, no matter what you're playing, are generically pretty decent tactically as well, because transports, no matter how poor they are in combat, they make incredible
objective
monkeys as
they
well.
are, they're
I
really
mean?
good. Like I'd say some of the best like objective monkeys in the game are like rhinos and like the deity
100%,
legions and stuff like that, and like Chaos Space Marines, and like just having like that really tough little brick that you can fit in most pieces of terrain and just hide it in a corner. Really good.
Yeah, and then you've got to deal with this toughness 9 vehicle most of the time. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well,
yeah, it's very good.
Well, yeah.
Right, so let's get to the enhancements. So the first one we have running boots, which is I want the result of a charge if you jump out of transport that turn.
For an Orcs infantry character, yeah. So
really
just very generic for them.
Well, it's for the unit. So you give it to an Orc infantry character. So you give it on a war boss, big squad of knobs, add +1 to their charge roll, which they're then re-rolling because of the detachment.
So yeah, which is quite nice. Yeah. Interesting going into 11th as well.
Really good. Yeah, because then you get to pick where you're going.
Oh yeah.
Which is good. And
+1 to charge in 11th. And actually, I haven't even thought about it. That's really good. Significantly better now.
Oh yeah, because
demons are going to go flying.
Yeah.
Because almost all their units have the banners and stuff, which give them +1 to charge. And
so
the deep strike.
But yeah, you're still charging 8 out of deep strike, aren't you?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, which is that hasn't technically changed, but it just makes it a bit. You just kind of mitigate the
I mean, you get to choose
fight phase that
you
were gonna have. Blitz Captain, you get to redeploy transports, basically
3 of them.
Yep, which is like the standard redeploy.
We like the redeploy shenanigans, especially when it's a transport with units inside. You are effectively redeploying more than 3.
And if is there anything in Orcs that scouts? Maybe the Beast Snaggers or something. I think they might scout. If you put them in trucks, you can then redeploy them and then scout them in various places, which would be quite fun because it's dedicated. Get the rule, don't you? If they get the keyword. Supercharged Squig Oil, Mech Model only. You can reroll charges for the vehicle model's unit. Each time this bearer uses his Mechaniac ability, which is where you like heal the transport.
Yeah, you bless it in a sense. Yeah. Which is interesting. So it's given some help and support for just other vehicles, not just transports. So any of your speed freaky characters, they get a nice little buff there.
You know what's good for this? Killer cans.
Yeah.
Things like that, where you can get to reroll a charge with like a big squad of killer cans after you've just healed one. Death Dread's really good. Mainly what's really good is the big ass Gorkanaut and Morkanaut.
True.
Yeah, reroll charges for them is really potent. And then Tough Git, you at the end of the turn, which your bearer's unit disembarks from a transport, if that unit's battle shocked, it's no longer battle shocked. So is that like if it explodes and you get battle shocked?
Yeah, not a very good. You're not spending points on that.
Yeah, that's a bit crap. I'd say out of all of them, I'd probably go for the Blitz Captain and Running Boots there. They seem like the better ones, whereas the other two are a bit more, depending on what you're taking, and the Tough Git's a bit pointless.
It depends on how you theme your army a little bit. I mean, if you're going for like ultimate vehicle list, and you do bring your mechanized stuff, your Morkanauts, your Gorkanauts and stuff, then supercharged Squig Oil.
Yeah.
But not bad enhancements.
But then I think there's better detachments to take those in. Yeah. If you're gonna go like big squads of mechy monsters, you've got the what's it called? The Death Dread one.
Yep.
Which is press the button. Beep.
Indeed.
I've given myself hazardous. Right. These stratagems, I think they're pretty good. It's a good little suite here.
Well, I hope so, because the enhancements were a bit meh.
Yeah, so the enhancements none of them blew me socks off. Whereas a few in here that blow me socks off a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So mount up, lads. We have
no 2 CP stratagems, by the way.
Yeah, all 1 CP, by the way. All 1 CP. So I won't even have to mention that. End of the fight phase, jump into transport. And it's just end of the fight phase, so it's not even your fight phase.
Nice.
Not even your opponent's fight phase. So you can kill something, jump back in your transport.
We love that.
Very good.
It's a very, very, very strong tactic to use. Very
good. You don't have to be in engagement range. You know what this is quite good in? And I don't know whether this will get nerfed because this is something that Eldari were doing quite a lot and they've kind of taken it completely out of the game.
They were doing it with fire dragons, weren't they?
Yeah, where you kind of fire and fade back into your transport and you kind of be uninteractable. You do like a big squad of flash gits, big squad of like looters, things like that.
Yeah.
And you just like kind of drop them right in front of your opponent. Bang, 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 bang. Orc shooting's not the best, but you know what? if you just do that and then come
If you
back
can
in
do it. Like
that is pretty good.
Probably going to see a lot of that, to be fair.
Yeah, I could see that getting abused. Maybe
this is probably the best stratagem for them if you're going to use it like
that. It's just orc shooting's not that good on the little guys, is it? Which is what you're targeting this with.
Yeah, I mean in the Waaagh turn.
Yeah, in the Waaagh turn, everything's possible.
Exactly.
Mechanized brutality. Movement phase. You pick a battle wagon, a kill rig, or a hunter rig, and that is a theme across another 3 of these stratagems. So there's only like 2 that aren't on anything else than these. End of turn, when a unit disembarks, you can declare a charge. So it's assault ramp on a stick, which is like the Land Raider ability.
Yep.
So when you drop your squad out, normally if you've moved, you then can't also move and charge and things like that. Now you can, which is good.
It's always welcome in a transport focus list.
Yeah, very, very good. Run them down, your movement phase, 1 battle wagon, the same as before.
Yeah.
Select 2 other friendly orc vehicle or monster units within 6 inches of your unit.
Big. Yeah. Just having those generic keywords as well, huge.
You know, he's got the vehicle keyword. Wazdakka Gutsmek.
Nice.
Until the end of the turn, that unit and the selected unit are eligible to clear a charge and turn in which they advance. So you're basically given 2 units advance and charge.
It's advance and charge with extra steps.
Yeah, but because of how like dense orc armies are going to tend to be normally, they're going to be all on top of each other anyway. So you'll be able to quite easily.
I think I would have just preferred give a unit advance and charge just generically. Just add an extra steps to it, but I guess it should be easy enough to obtain.
It's like an aura of advance and charge, but only for 2 units, isn't it? It's a bit strange.
It is 2 units though. That is the caveat, I suppose. Give them 2 units, so for 1 CP, like
you'd expect this is the kind of thing they normally put 2 CP.
So I suppose it's fair.
Yeah. And Armored Duelist in your shooting phase, orc vehicle unit has not been selected to shoot or shoot this phase. To the end of the phase, add 1 to hit and 1 to wound.
If it targets a monster or a vehicle.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Really good. Really fucking good.
Add 1 to hit, great for orcs. Add 1 to wound, just an added bonus for 1 CP again. Really good strategy.
And even though there's like hunter rigs, aren't they? They're like really good into like monster vehicles already, giving them +1 to wound and things like that.
Kill rigs.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they're really, really.
Those
really
the weird tower things.
Yeah, or just give him Wazdakka with his big Gatling gun, +1 to hit and wound against the vehicle.
It does seem like Wazdakka is just getting a lot of benefits from both these attachments, which is nice.
You know what else this is really good for? Stomper.
Exactly. That's where my mind was going.
It might not be. Impervious. So battle wagon, kill rig, or hunter rig in your opponent's shooting phase after they've shot. It's
Wrath of the Rock.
It's transhuman. Yeah. It's if their strength's higher than your toughness, you are -1 to wound.
Again, really good stratagem. It is only the shooting phase.
Yes, it is.
So there is that to it, which is a shame, but they'll take it.
It keeps a battle wagon alive maybe for its extra turn, which is all it needs sometimes.
Indeed.
And then use in trouble now. This one's quite fun. So this one is in your opponent's shooting phase after they've shot. You drop your guys out. They make a surge move and they can end in combat, which is quite fun. It's only D6, so it's not
swingy.
It's not incredible, but you can disembark up to 3.
Better in 11th.
It's basically D6 +3.
Yeah, it is much better in 11th. So I'm going to go through something very quickly, just on topic of this. Just a bit of an information kind of
you couldn't pile in there.
Throw for everyone going into 11th edition. Blood Surge moves or Surge moves in general. Sorry, just Blood Surge because worldy to play it.
Yeah, and number 2.
Yes, so it has. There's a video that's come out about it from Exalted, who's a worldy season CSM player as well. So I actually saw this. So credit goes to him because I was like, oh my god, yeah, I hadn't actually realised.
Can you send me the link for that? I'll tag it in the
yeah, of course. So Surge moves have had a little buff and a huge nerf.
Okay.
So the buff is the obvious. 2-inch engagement. 2-inch engagement is great.
Yeah.
So that means +1 to your Surge roll essentially. Things like Berserkers in Berserker Warband have the auto 8, so that you can automatically get into engagement range.
Because is that like a 10-inch engagement?
So it's D6 +2, so it's 8 inches, but like
it's still decent. Okay, cool.
But still,
you can auto 8 it. So then if you shoot them while you're within 10 inches of them, you're in.
If you put Exalted said this as well. So if you put Invocatus with a group of like 10 to 20 Berserkers, he gives them deep strike. So you rapid ingress, they shoot you. You Blood Surge into them in engagement range with a 1 CP stratagem.
Oh, that's naughty.
However,
the
way fighting works and how Fights First works the defending player no longer has priority. The person whose turn it is selects what fights first. So it used to be
only in the fight's first step,
which it's their turn. So they're going to shoot you. You're going to surge. It's still their turn. And you go into combat. You didn't make a charge.
Yeah.
Defending player doesn't matter anymore because it's the turn player. They go, okay, well, my unit that you surged into is going to fight first.
I think how it was worded was
that is exactly how it works. I promise that is exactly how it works.
I thought it was only the fight first.
No. They've gotten rid of the defending player going first. So it's the turn player gets to choose who is striking first.
Yeah.
If there's no fights first.
You do also struggle as well if you are surge moving in and say there's the 2-inch engagement. Because it's a surge move, not a charge, you don't get to then pile in because that's part of the charge bonus. So if you do just hit the edge of a pile in, like your models still can't fight. Like they're not going to be able to swing.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be, unless your opponent then was to pile into you or move into you. So it's going to be interesting seeing how it shakes out and how good it actually is.
Yeah.
But anyway, using trouble now though.
Yeah, so it's a disembark and surge move.
Yeah, really good.
For now.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be as good in 11th edition.
Yeah. There's something similar to
the
this one.
aforementioned changes, but yeah.
There's something similar to this one in the Salamander's Codex, which is in Salamander's detachment, the Forge Father Seekers, where you fire at, like, say, a Land Raider, and then they can just drop out their, like, aggressor squad, and it moves and then shoots you with everything. Yeah. It's like a sort of similar version to that, except you're going into engagement range. I think their one might be a bit better, though.
Probably.
Just looking at it, yeah. So, what do you think of that one?
I think it's, it's not bad.
I think it sounds really
good. It's good.
Yeah.
I give it a good overall.
I think the options that it gives you to, like, if you go in heavy like transport, putting just dudes in transports, running around, this is probably going to be the best way to do it in Orcs.
Yeah, definitely,
100%.
Definitely.
But it's not as fun as the next one.
If you like running 6 trucks, use this detachment.
Yeah, 100%. If you're a trucky boy. But yeah, it's not as fun as the next detachment.
I agree. I agree.
Liam, what's this one called?
This is called Speed Waaagh! It's faster Waaagh.
Yes.
It's Waaagh on specific drugs.
It's Waaagh on speed.
It's Waaagh on speed. This one is hilarious.
Yeah.
It is more of a meme detachment than the other one.
Yeah.
The other one's probably got a little bit more practical uses to it. This one,
I think
you should run anyway.
I'd say the other one is like competitive. This one is like...
The other one's more competitive.
This one's jokes.
This one's jokes, and I know someone out there, some like really good Orc player, is going to make this work.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
So this one, the detachment rule is called Turbo Boosters. And each time a speed freaks or truck's the funny one as well, I think, because we're just doing this with the truck. So each time a speed freaks or truck unit, excluding aircraft, which is important, from your army advances, it can use its turbo.
And what's its turbo, Liam?
So you do not make an advance roll.
No.
But what you do is you give it a move characteristic of 24 inches.
Oh, goodness.
It has to move in a straight line.
Oh.
It cannot pivot.
Oh.
Can't charge.
Oh.
But it does get assault.
Oh, that's good.
So anything that's really good at shooting, Wazdakka.
Yeah.
So, it's so unbelievably kind of like gimmicky.
Yeah.
Not being able to charge sucks. And it does state as well, even if there's an ability that says that you can advance and charge, you still cannot charge.
Yeah.
It completely overrides any charging with advancing. So yeah, you are just kind of stuck there. But on the plus side, you've just moved 24 inches.
I don't know what else.
It's hilarious.
I don't know what else this is good on other than Wazdakka though.
I think what you should do is...
Because like a lot of speed freaks don't shoot well.
No, they don't. But what I think you should do is just put them in mounted prison, and turn 1, have a line of speed freaks just going 24 inches forward and blocking your opponent in.
Oh no!
And then the rest of your stuff can just go ahead and do
It's wolf jail.
It's wolf jail, but with green skin bikes.
Oh,
that's what you're going to do with it, realistically. And they can still shoot, so they can do some chip damage. But you've got to get through a horde of scrap metal bikes that have just advanced 24 inches up to your opponent's deployment zone in a line.
Oh, that's not good.
Granted, obviously, not everything can go through terrain, but we'll get onto that in a second. Because moving on to the enhancements, the first one, which is a must-take.
Just on that, I've just pulled up the Warbike data sheet. Okay. So it's not terrible.
Okay.
It's 18-inch range, assault, rapid fire 2, twin linked.
So it's doing some damage.
Yeah. So you got if you're doing the full gimmick and it's 18 of them,
which you should do.
Yeah, as well as Wazdakka going in. That is because it's rapid
I don't
fire
think you should do it with Wazdakka though, because Wazdakka is one of your biggest threats.
Going sixes. What's 5 times 6? 30. That's 90 Warbiker shots. But when Wazdakka's in your army, you can take Warbikers as
Battle line.
battle lines. So you could do 120 of them. What's 120 times 5? 120 times 5 is...
that is 600.
Yeah, 600 shots at 5, 5, -1 because of their ability, because you'll be within 9. Damage 1 with twin linked.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
But you should definitely not do it with Wazdakka though, because he is such a vital piece. You don't want to just send him up and down.
Is your opponent having an army after that?
Probably not, no.
Like you just drop.
I can't wait to see people do this, honestly.
I want to do this now. You just drop 120 bikes on them. Wait, no, it's 36. No, it's not 120
So
bikes.
what's the maximum squad size of the bikes?
6.
6. So it's 6 times 6.
That's 36 bikes.
36 bikes. Which is still a lot of bikes.
36 times. And it's 36 times 5. My maths was completely wrong a minute ago.
30. 36 times 5?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That is 180.
Okay, that's less insane. Forget everything I just said.
It's still funny.
It's still very funny.
I was going to say, where you get 900 from?
I don't know, mate. It's been a long weekend. Yeah, that's really fun. And then the not easy to shift.
No, not at all.
Like they have a 6 invulnerable save for some reason,
which is great for orcs.
Mm. Yeah. So gimmick list aside, what else does detachment do?
So you can make the gimmick stronger.
The gimmick stronger.
There is a couple of nice enhancements here.
Yep.
The first one is an auto include. To be honest, the one thing that, like I said before, that is missing is not being able to go through terrain.
Yeah.
Well, custom shock box clears that up for 1 unit, of course.
Yeah. So one of those 6-man bikes is going through terrain.
You can give it to a Death Killer Wartrike, and yeah, they can just, when it uses the turbo though.
Yeah, it has to.
Which
turbo.
is a shame.
Yeah, because there are other detachments that have vehicles moving through terrain, and then it's
or you just pick
they just can.
Or you just pick Mosrog and his boys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Can they do it as well?
Yeah, Mosrog gives it to them. So like, it's nice. Especially, I mean, it's great for the meme because you're going to be turboing. Otherwise, what's the point of playing Speed Waaagh?
Yeah, that's very true.
Next one is Dakka Mech. So it's a mech model only. Each time the bearer uses the Mechaniac ability, which is where it's essentially blessing because it's a tech marine, basically. It gives the vehicle rapid fire 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is good on.
What's this good on, Luke?
Stomper,
of
you
course.
give all the Stomper an extra shot if it's close enough.
Which is actually quite scary.
On everything. It has like 17 guns.
Well, there you have it. Next one.
Also the shooty one, the Gork normal, whichever one's the shooty one.
I think it's the Gork.
Also quite good on that, yeah.
Probably going to get prosecuted for that. The next one is Super Bernie Fuel.
Yes.
I love the name. So this is for a...
By the way, can I the names in orcs, man.
They're the best.
Oh,
they are
my
the best.
goodness.
So this is for your second Death Killer Wartrike. Change the attack characteristic of the bearer's killer jet, burner weapon, to 3d6, and change the attack characteristic of the bearer's killer jet cutter weapon to 3.
Yeah. So it changes it to 3d6 attacks, is it?
3d6 attacks to the burner weapon.
So it's normally d6.
And then the cutter melee weapon attacks 3.
So that is a melter gun, basically, which is... it's just a melter gun. Melter 2.
So instead of 1 attack, it's 3.
It's 3 attacks, yeah. And then the burner is a heavy flamer, which is like...
So what's the normal one? Just 1d6?
1d6, strength 5, minus 1, damage 1.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. And then the...
depending on points...
So it's a heavy flamer and a melter gun, basically. That's the...
With a lot of fire.
Very good.
I mean, yeah, so I mean, depending on the points, you may as well stick it on if you've got another Death Killer Wartrike there. So those are the only 2 enhancements for the Wartrikes. The other one is for the Big Mech, which is the Master Mechnologist. Another really cool name. So it improves the ballistic skill of the bearer's range weapon by 1, which Orcs needs.
Put it on a shock attack gun.
Yeah.
Good. Does it get
probably averagely just better enhancements than the other one, to be fair. But does it get better in the stratagem?
Yeah, because the stratagems in the other one were pretty decent. Let's see how they go.
I can't see them beating it, but let's just see how well we can meme through this.
So
on the move.
So we'll say again, no 2 CPs here, so just all 1 CP here. So we won't go over it again.
You know, the Chaos ones, they got 2 CP ones. So we have on the move. So your movement phase, one orc unit from your army that has not been selected to move this phase. It can
It's advanced charge.
advance charge and fallback.
Fallback shoot advanced charge.
Fallback is always nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, that is the best version of it that you
And
can
it
have.
says orc
possibly.
unit, so it's generic.
Yep.
So the meme is slowly becoming not memey. You can actually run it somewhat viably here.
This is good. Unironically, this is quite good with like Mozrog and his boys. I know they're not speed freak guys, but like
I'd
that's
put
like
them
quite
in
good.
anyway.
Yeah.
Just kit bash them with wheels. I know a lot of people. I mean, I think Lee, our resident orc players, got wheels.
I think some of the squigs actually just have wheels on them. Like
I think so. Actually, yeah. So the next one is mobile Dakka Storm. So your shooting phase just after a speed freaks or truck unit from your army is shot. Select one enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks. Until the end of the phase, each time a model, another speed freaks or truck model makes an attack that targets it, improve the strength characteristic by 2. It's pretty good. Well, it'd be good if it was more generic. Speed freaks and trucks don't typically have the highest strength weapons anyway. They're not going to hit very hard, but it helps.
But you know what this is good for? When you're doing the big stupid...
Unfortunately, stompers aren't speed.
No, they're not.
Freaks.
But you know when you're doing that first turn of just sending a million fucking war bikes in, and then the first unit shoots, and then the rest of that
get +2 strength.
+2 strength against whatever they're shooting against.
Or
and they're all strength 5. So
the strategy is slowly becoming more viable.
It puts them all up to strength 7. On all that. That's quite good, isn't it?
Oh, it's getting better.
Makes Wazdakka go nuclear on his Gatling gun because that thing's already like strength 7, 8 or something, isn't it? Like,
and then the next one, to also help with this strategy, if one of those units is going towards one of the enemy monster or vehicles,
you get some special ammo for it.
We do. So this is special ammo. I love the spelling. So you're shooting phase 1 orc unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. The range weapons equipped by the model have anti-monster 4-up and anti-vehicle 4-up.
Very, very, very good.
I imagine, I don't know if there's anything with dev wounds. Maybe there is.
This is just one orc
nice
unit though. And the volume of fire that you can have off orcs sometimes. Just giving them just anti-monster and vehicle 4-up.
Because usually, like, a lot of the stuff, especially the spear freak stuff, is going to be wounding, like, monsters' vehicles like 5s and 6s. So, +1 to wound, essentially.
6s on all the small guns.
+1 to +2 to wound. I'll happily take it. 1 CP again, you can't complain. If your grots are getting you those CPs, you may as well use them.
This would be good on a 20-man grot.
Honestly,
like just with because they hit on 4s and then you're wounding, so you're hitting and then wounding monsters and vehicles on 4s. That's pretty good for grots.
So the next one is good, generically good.
Yeah.
If I say generic, it's good for the detachment, not great for the strategy we're going for, unfortunately. Yeah. So it's your fight phase already.
Don't even read it then.
Yeah, already we're going to bin it. It says fight phase. What are we doing? So 1 speed freaks or truck unit that has not been selected to fight. The melee weapons equipped by the unit have lance, and if they make a charge move, or if they made a charge move, you can add 1 to the damage. So it is good.
But you're turbo boosting. But you're turbo boosting.
Exactly. So there's no point.
If you haven't pressed the turbo boost button every turn, are you even a speed freak player?
Surrender.
Yeah. God. That's probably the best. That's probably the best enhancement in here. Best stratagem in here. Fuck it off. Dust trails.
Literally, it's the best one, but like nah, because you're hitting that NOTS button.
Right, dust trails.
Dust trails. So your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets. 1 orc unit from your army that was selected. They have the benefit of cover, so it's smoke. It gives them smoke.
Sound.
That's nice. It works better in 11th.
So
get ready for -1 to hit in 11th, which is nice.
-1 to hit.
It's basically give the orcs stealth.
-1 to hit and -1 ballistic skill because they will stack. Evasive maneuver.
Evasive maneuver. End of your opponent's fight phase. 1 speed freaks or truck unit from your army that's not within engagement range.
Pick it up.
You can just pick it up.
Yep. Pretty good.
It's not even like
board edge or anything like that, which is like what that's been quite a lot recently.
Yeah.
Just pick that boy up.
And the truck as well, like if you could plan it to
put something
in it and go, well, that whole point, that big block of points is gone.
Let's bring gas up, something like that, yeah.
Literally, can gas go in a truck?
Yeah.
I don't know if he can.
No, because he reduced his size, didn't he? Because he used to be massive. He
can go with boys, can't he?
He used to be like 12 models, didn't he? And then they made him smaller. Because he couldn't fit him in anything. You could only put him in a battle wagon. I'm pretty sure
he might be able to.
Pretty sure you can put him in a truck.
Either way,
now.
it's a lovely strategy. And I'll tell you what, right? I know it's a memey list, but it's got some steam behind it.
So fun.
It's got some boost behind it, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's 10 times better than the other Speedwire detachment that was
Oh,
originally released.
well,
That one was
there's
just
no
damn
point even
unplayable.
mentioning that crap.
Damn unplayable.
Detachment.
Whereas this one, it's fun.
Fun
As hell.
It's so. If I'm playing orcs and I have a lot of fast attack stuff, this is the detachments I'm choosing.
If I have 36 Warbikers and Wazdakka Gutsmek, I'm playing this one.
If I don't actually have an orc army,
and I'm taking a Stomper with a mech to give it rapid fire, and that's the whole list.
Yeah, I don't have orcs. I probably never will get orcs, right? But if in another world I did, I would make every fast attack unit in my list as I'm building the models have a big shiny red button on them, just for this detachment.
It's a turbo boost,
and they're all going to be pressable. Then there's going to be lights on the back.
Is he?
And you're going to hear a little speaker going, Waaagh!
Exactly. You're the one who does that.
Oh yeah, true. Well, we both.
Well, I can't wait for this one to see Lee in like 3 weeks turn up with 36 Warbikers.
Yeah, Lee, if you're listening to this and everything that we just said about doing this same strategy is exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's the that is the orcs.
Yeah, I think the Blitz Brigade's good. I think the Speedwire is funny as hell. So.
And viable in a casual sense. You can win games with it, definitely, because it's got some nasty stratagems there.
100%.
And Wazdakka's going to love it too.
Wazdakka.
And everything should move 24 inches.
Wazdakka just loves going fast, man.
Exactly. So what do you think, orcs in general? Good, bad?
Very good.
I think very good. I think it's fun.
They've come out of this very well.
Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, these guys are broken and they're going to be winning so many tournaments. They're just fun.
And Wazdakka's a bit
I mean, Wazdakka is incredible.
He'll go up. I can see him going up.
But detachments-wise, some fun, well thought out, great introduction for orcs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think orc players are going to be quite happy with them, to be honest with you.
So should we see who they're fighting?
So let's see who they're fighting. Spoiler alert. It's bloody Space Marines, man. Come on.
Well, we'll get to them.
We'll get to them. God damn it.
Okay. Facing off against the mighty Waaagh of Wazdakka Gutsmek, speeding across Armageddon, is the Astra Militarum.
Old Baeli's forces.
Yes. And first off, we have some points for them all.
We do.
So Baeli... Oh, the dog didn't like him.
No, yeah. Dog's clearly an orc player.
No, dog he just wired. So Baeli himself has come in at a whopping 150 points.
That's huge.
It is huge. He's
great.
Amazing. He is
still going to take him at 150.
He's maybe possibly the biggest force multiplier in the game.
Yeah.
But that's expensive.
But you're still taking him.
Yeah, no, 100% you are. 100% you are. And then his protege, Commissar Graves, in tank, 110.
Very nice.
Pretty cheap. On foot, 65.
Also very nice.
I think that's really good. Really good price point for her. Considering we weren't too excited about her, the coming good points. Good
points, but still not a great unit.
Centaur RSV. So that is their new dedicated transport.
Yeah.
Coming at I think it's quite expensive, 85 points.
That is expensive, especially for guards.
Yeah, I was expecting like maybe 75 points.
Yeah, I mean 75 is like your average Rhino.
Yeah, because like the Chimera is 85 to be fair, but I think that's a bit tougher. Shoots a bit better.
They'll probably readjust it. They probably made it the same as the Chimera just to see where it fits in.
Yeah, then see if it needs to rise or fall.
It could be worse.
And then we've got the Hippogriff ATV.
Very good unit. I'm actually quite excited for this one. So this is one I believe it's 70 individually and 140 for two.
Individual, yeah, which is going around piranha points is what we kind of
similar. And they fit a similar role as well. To be fair, it's your very fast skirmishy.
Yeah.
Transport. This does have move, shoot, move, though, which is a very good ability.
Put them in Hippogriff jail.
So literally, yeah, you could.
Yeah, so points-wise, I think they come out pretty good, yeah.
I agree with the points, to be fair.
Yarrick, I think that'll probably be a good points value for him.
Yeah.
It just seems weird.
It
seems weird a guy that small being that many points.
Exactly, but then you read his data and you're thinking,
yeah, it makes sense.
150's fine.
Yeah, 100%. And then, except the Centaur, maybe a bit too much, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Right, let's get on to the wonderful, wonderful detachments that have just come out.
Yeah.
Which, starting off, we have... Do you want to do the fun one? Or do you want to
I'd love to do the fun one. I like big things.
Do you want to do the fun one first?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Steel Hammer.
Steel Hammer is a great looking detachment.
And you know what I said last week where I was like, when the tease at the beginning, I was like, oh, Fortress of Arrogance, question mark. This is what we're referring to.
It's a nod to it.
Yeah.
It's very much a nod to it. So it seems the theme they're going with the battle for Armageddon, especially at the moment, with all of the Yarrick stuff coming out and nice new shiny Defiler models for Chaos. They're going big.
They're going big.
They're going big.
As well with what the new Space Marine stuff that's going to be coming out too. Like that also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
they also leaned into
some
that.
vehicle stuff for there as well.
Yeah.
So they're going very, very vehicle focused. Obviously, there's other bits around it, but I like that. So, detachment rule, Ceaseless Cannonade. It's a rather nice little thing for all you Baneblade owners out there. Each time an Astra Militarum Titanic or Squadron unit from your army is
tanks.
which is just tanks,
Yeah.
Rogel Dawns, Lehman Russes, all that kind of stuff, all the lemons.
That's probably where this will be better, in all honesty.
Yeah, if you're thinking competitively, you're not going to be taking three bloody... I mean, you can take 3 Baneblades or Beyblade variants. I advise that you do. You're probably not. If you're thinking competitively, I mean, Lehman Russes and Rogel Dawns are great units. You're going to be taking all of them. But you should definitely take at least one Baneblade or Bane Hammer or Bane Sword, whatever you want to do.
Or Bane Bitch.
Bane Bitch.
Bane Bitch, man.
Yeah.
So each time one of these units is selected to shoot, models from that unit can target enemy units within engagement range of that unit, including with blast weapons.
Which is great. It turns
really
all of them into Vindicators.
Yeah.
It's actually a really, really good rule.
It's really good because one of the
you're going
ways
to charge tank shock fire next turn.
One of the ways to deal with big tanks that have big blast weapons is just toe poke them with a fucking little dude. Their armored tracks aren't going to kill them.
Exactly.
And then they have to move back, can't shoot, and just wasting the turn.
Every Forge Fiend's worst nightmare.
Off a unit of like a 400-point Baneblade, something like that, whatever.
Like, that really intimidating weapon? You can no longer use it because this dude, who is 5'11", is laughing at you.
Because I've sent a 5-man scout squad in and you've actually just not killed them.
Literally. So this is really handy to have.
Also with that, you don't suffer the penalties of the hit roll for being in engagement range from Big Guns Never Tire. And that obviously says excluding indirect fire weapons because they have.
That would be silly. And Imperial Guard have a lot of them.
Yeah.
And also just get the extra bit here as well, which is really big. In the Muster Army step, you can select one or more Astra Militarum Titanic unit to gain the character keyword.
Yes.
Which is why I do think it is worth taking at least one Baneblade.
And then you kit bash it and you put Yarrick on top and you paint it black and you call it the Fortress of Arrogance.
Exactly.
It's what you do. It's really, it's back, baby.
It is.
I do still wish, rather than doing Greaves in tank and Greaves on front, you've done Yarrick in tank and Yarrick on foot, but you can't have everything you want in the world.
True.
Unfortunately.
True. So moving on to the enhancements.
Yeah.
So let me just read through these.
Yeah.
3 of them are for your Titanic.
Yes.
Again, so really do need to at least have one. So for all you meta chasing dudes, they're going, I don't want to put a big 400 to 500 point model. Well, just do it and enjoy the game. So first one, Battalion Commander. Sir, yes, sir. Astra Militarum Titanic character model. The bearer has the Voice of Command ability and the Officer keyword and can issue up to 2 orders to Astra Militarum Titanic and Squadron. Giving orders to Titanic and Squadron units is great.
Yeah, so it's basically just giving the HQ unit that you take as the Titanic character unit.
Yep.
It just gives them orders because they wouldn't normally have.
So you've got the tank commander dude already, which I believe is in a Rogel
you can do a Rogel Dawn or a Lehman Russ tank commander. There's 2 of them.
So you can give it to a Baneblade.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah, Titan Killer.
Titan Killer, which is great.
You get to reroll damage when you make a ranged attack.
Nice.
Very good.
So
especially
this is for your Titanic character again, if you choose to have one.
So there's a few of the big Bane variants that have damage.
I believe it's the big one with like the howitzer style weapon. I think it's the Bane Hammer, which I think it's also the transport one.
Yeah.
I believe that's you can read all the details. I mean, I think all of the big main battle cannon on the Bane variants have D6 something damage. So
yeah, 100%.
Always nice family upstairs.
Yeah, let's do the third Titanic character transport one first, before we do the Tech Priest one. So each time you disembark from the bearer after it made a null move, it's still able to declare a charge. So there's the one, is it the Storm?
I think it's the Bane Hammer.
Yeah, whichever one's the transport one. So there's like 5 variations of Baneblade.
Yeah.
One's like a big Titan Hunter, one's the Baneblade, which is quite the generic one. There's a big transport one that can take like 20 guardsmen. There's a bunch of them. So whichever one that is that takes the guardsmen, you just fill it with a bunch of Kriegsmen and send them out.
They've got one I believe called the Storm Lord.
Storm, is that what that one is?
It has a transport capacity. There is a few of them that have transport capacities.
This one seems a bit meh to me. But then we also have Engine Speaker, which it can go on a Tech Priest Engine Seer. Each time that bear uses its Omnissiah Blessing ability and still start your maximum phase, add 3 to the move characteristic of selected vehicle
Really
models,
good.
which is the healing thing that basically every tech model
So it's going to
in the
get
game
healed.
has.
I believe it will get...
You get blessed for the +1.
and then I think add 3 move.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
I mean, apart from the Assault Hatches one, I think they're really good enhancements for the theme of the army anyway.
Even just giving like the orders to a Baneblade that can then like issue them to other Baneblades is just cool. Yeah. And then if you take Yarrick in this as well, maybe he also can give Titanic.
You just take Yarrick in every detachment.
I think that is the play.
Especially considering that you can do all the transport and disembark shenanigans with him. Yeah. And this has transport stuff.
Yeah, but you can do it in and out of that big 20-man thing if you want, and put him with his huge bomb squad in there.
You could just make the Fortress of Arrogance and he's inside that transport Baneblade.
Yeah, and he can come out of it.
Exactly. It just works.
Oh, I want to make
give orders, and then that tank that he's in can give orders.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's really good. So going
good.
into the stratagems, there's a 2CP one.
Oh, no. It's the last one. So all the ones up to the last one are 1CP.
But to be fair, it's a good one.
Yeah.
So starting with Engine of Wrath for 1CP. In the fight phase, 1 Astra Militarum Titanic unit that has not been selected to fight. I like this one.
This one's dumb.
Select 1 enemy unit with an engagement range of the unit. Until the end of the phase, add 6 to the attack's characteristic of melee weapons equipped by the model in your unit. Improve the armor pen by 2. And each time a model in that unit fights, it can target.
You can only target that unit you've targeted. So it gives them 6 extra attacks and AP up by 2. It basically makes a Baneblade hit.
It gives it a viable
like strength 8 in combat.
It's a Titanic unit. It's going to have a high strength.
I think it's like 1 damage, so you get an extra 6 attack. I think it's already got 6, so that's 12 attacks. Strength 8 minus 2, 1 damage. It's not bad.
Is it definitely strength 8?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just double checking for you now. So we're adding 60 attacks and 2 to the AP, correct?
Yeah.
So you are correct. So it's going to have 12 attacks.
Yep.
Hit on 4s, strength 8, AP 2, damage 1.
Yep.
Although I'd have a bit higher damage for a Baneblade, but you know.
To be fair, most vehicles that just have a track attack in the game are all damage 1. So it's
like if you're gonna, it's like your big kind of go move for the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna go in, you're gonna shoot everything it's got, which is quite a fair bit of weapons.
Tank shock.
You're gonna recharge. You're gonna tank shock for what is it, T12, T11, T12. And then you go, I've got a CP spare. Gonna give it double the attacks it's got.
I think a Baneblade's like 14 or something, mate. Toughness.
It could, well,
it's
the normal Baneblade is T13.
Oh, 13 is it?
Okay. So it is 30. You're rolling 13.
Yeah,
D6.
it's still very good.
You're doing a lot of mortal wounds. You're probably going to get at least 4 mortal wounds off on the tank shock, and you know. You're going to be packing some damage. This thing shoots, man.
It's funny. It's probably not good. Imposing Arrival. This is just like a quality of life thing where you can fit a Baneblade on from Strategic Reserve. Yeah,
so it allows you to set up a Baneblade with an 8 inches.
Yeah, which I think is the size of a Baneblade from side to side. So
I'm assuming that they've never been able to come in from reserve then because of that.
Probably not. No, because
so
it's normally 6.
This allows you to put a Baneblade in reserve.
Or maybe you can turn it that way. You know?
So it gives you more leeway. So imagine, so your Fortress of Arrogance with Yarrick inside with whatever unit he's attached to is going to come on at the board edge, and then disembark, and then give orders. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Next one, Adamantine Behemoth.
Lovely.
Movement charge phase. 1 Astra Militarum vehicle unit, not selected to move or charge this phase till the end of the phase. Each time that unit makes a normal, advance, or charge move, it can move horizontally through terrain features. We were talking about this in the last detachment we went through. This is just a way better version than what the
and it's generic for vehicles. It's any vehicle, but like just imagine it on the Beyblade.
You just go with this Beyblade. It's going through this train. Very good.
Yeah, nice. I mean, it's a very nice thing to have. It's what I would expect to be in this.
Do Baneblades have Titanic?
I don't believe that they've got. So they'll give it the rule, won't they? And it's only usually given to walkers.
It's walkers, yeah, of course. Yeah,
so it's called like super heavy walkers.
They
don't get it, no, because they are. They should, because they will. What building is stopping a Baneblade? I'm sorry, but this gives it for a CP.
L-shaped ruins can stop anything, mate.
Yeah, literally. So this is basically just super heavy walker on tap.
Yeah, which is very
And
good.
it's not like you can do it multiple turns if you want, so that's great. So next one though is Shattering Salvo. So it's your shooting phase. Just after a Titanic unit from your army has shot,
Yeah, you're stripping the cover.
you
Stripping
get
the cover of that unit.
Stripping the cover, which is nice. Again, much better in 11th edition.
Yeah.
Which is always nice.
Which is stripping the -1 ballistic skill, which is what cover is now becoming. If you haven't heard, we've only said it 17,000 times, and so have they. Next one is Withering Firepower, your shooting phase. After they've shot that unit, you make them do a Battleshock test. -1.
We'll see what they do to Battleshock, and if they change it in any way in 11th edition.
Yeah.
But it's a Battleshock thing that isn't really that impactful.
No.
So we'll skip past that one. But what is the 2 CP stratagem?
Okay, so in your shooting phase, you pick one Astro Militarum unit in your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Until the end of that phase, each time that model makes an attack, you get to reroll your hits.
On a Astro Militarum vehicle, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those have
Astro Militarum unit.
A unit. Oh, so it's a unit as well. So again, I understand why it's 2 CP. He's just giving it Oath of Moments.
You can do it with Scions.
Yeah.
The big Tempesta Scion squad, which is one of the shootiest
the heavy weapon squads.
You can do it with the heavy weapon squad. Yeah, they're all right. You can do it with... You can just do it with a Baneblade.
Baneblade.
Yeah.
So just a Baneblade that has a Baneblade cannon, a coaxial auto cannon, a demolisher cannon, a heavy stubber las cannon, a twin heavy bolter, twin heavy flamer. You've got to pick those ones, and it has 2 of each of those ones too. And the Baneblade's not even the biggest shooting one.
No,
I think the Bane sword is.
You're rerolling everything on that.
Yeah, you're rerolling everything.
I see why this is 2 CP
with the orders on top of it.
I think maybe they should have made this. I don't know if there's a way for them to do it where they're like, it costs 1 CP if it's on a non-Titanic unit and 2 CP if it's on a Titanic unit. You know, like because putting this on a squad of guardsmen is not the same as putting this on a Baneblade. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But just getting the Bane sword up here, which is doesn't have as many weapons, but it has harder hitting weapons.
Yeah. The big gun is way better.
Yeah. So this has the Quake cannon.
The Quake cannon.
Yeah. 72-inch range.
Oh goodness.
D6 plus 6 attacks.
Oh no.
Hit on 4s, but you've got orders there. You're re-rolling those hits at strength 16, AP 4, flat 4. Yeah, re-rolling those hits is going to be lovely. And then the other weapons have twin links, so you re-roll hits and wounds.
Oh, it's all those moments. Lovely.
Yeah.
Really good. On Titanic Baneblades.
Yeah.
Sick. Right, what do you think of this detachment? I think it is great.
It's good.
I think it's so fluffy and so fun. I'm loving what they're doing with these fluffy fun detachments.
It's not the best competitively.
No, but
it's fun.
It's fun. Great.
This is what if I was making an Imperial Guard vehicle list, this is the detachments I'd use.
Yeah.
Because I want a Baneblade in my list.
Yeah, like I said, I do think the thing that does work best in this is probably Rogue Dawn's.
Yeah. Again, if you are more of a competitively inclined player, you want to make your list as unfun and meta as possible. No judgment, first of all. And just don't take...
But then also, if you're doing that, Grizzle Company is just way better for that in general.
Yeah, there's that too.
Let's head on to the next detachment, which is Armoured Infantry.
Armoured Infantry.
So the idea of this detachment is you add squadron to the list of units each officer unit from your army can issue orders to. So that includes all your little command squads and that can normally only do the platoon units. Which is a platoon? It is platoon, isn't it? Which is the other one. Which are the platoon units. They're the infantry guys. So you can now issue orders to all your tanks, all your transports, things like that, with those little guys. There is also a new order that they have given that can only be issued to armoured skirmisher units, which
are like your scouts and all that, aren't they?
Well, no. So they are armoured squadron units from your army have the armoured skirmishers keyword, excluding artillery. If it contains a model with wounds characteristic of 13 or higher.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, so you're excluding basically Baneblades and artillery. So every other unit in your army has this new keyword. So
squadron units. So it's your tanks.
Yeah, all your tanks. Sorry. So each time an enemy unit ends a normal move or advanced move within 9 of this, that unit can make a move of D6.
Gives a reactive move.
Reactive move to every tank.
And the order is also called On My Signal.
Yeah, On My Signal. Really cool. Which is bloody brilliant. This again is very splashable with like Yarrick or something like that, who can then, come out of reserve or like leave.
Get out of a transport.
Yeah, jump out of a transport and then give this for their next turn to then have all your guys just like scatter. It's very good. Very, very good. Basically give them reactive moves to Rogue Dawns. See how that works. See if that is good or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big thing that we kind of just brushed past as well, which is actually pretty huge, is the fact that like any officer can now target all of your tanks with any order, including a new one, which is really good because the tanks really did struggle, especially in like a lot of the other detachments.
It's why you have to take the tank commanders to give
and
them.
Now you don't have to.
And a lot of reason why a lot of people have to take Lord Solo Leontus, and he's like kind of an auto take because he can issue, I think it's 3 orders.
Yeah,
and you can do it to basically Titanic, Squadron, or Platoon. So he had to be there because otherwise you just didn't.
No,
have
he doesn't
orders
necessarily
to
need
go
to.
into your
You can save the points on more vehicles essentially, which is nice to have. You can take Commissar
Graves, in the tank,
not even in the tank, just a 65-point model. I can go now I used to have to be in the tank. Now I don't have to be.
Yeah, which is good. Which is
nice.
Which is the better way to play it, as we kind of discussed.
Yeah, I think so for the points.
Before. Yeah. So going into the enhancements, we have 4, as always.
Of course, if there's any more or any less, then something's wrong.
It'd be a bit weird if they suddenly just changed it up and didn't do that anymore. So
true.
The first one is exemplary officers. So you pick an infantry model, infantry officer model. Each time the bearer issues an order to its own unit, you select up to 2 other platoon units within 3 of the bearer's unit. That order is also issued to those units.
So it's like similar to Yarrick, it's a splash order.
Another bomb. Yeah. Okay.
Only 3 inches, but still.
Yeah, but you can spread those.
If the officer starts the battle in a transport, you just get them out and make sure things are around them.
Yeah, but
you can pretty much put them anywhere you need to be for 3 inches.
But you just put them in another 20 man like Yarrick and just spread them out like.
It's the bearer's unit, yeah.
Yeah, it's mental. Master Maneuverist, infantry model only, infantry officer model only. At the end of your opponent's fight phase, if the unit's not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, and every model of that unit is 3 inches from a transport, you can embark. Pretty good.
Yeah. It depends on points.
Yeah, it's every model being within 3. It's kind of a bit.
Yeah, especially with an army like Guard, which is quite hoardy with your infantry anyway, and fitting fitting that many is going to be.
The only thing I can see with this is with the on-mass signal ability, you can possibly maneuver a transport closer by reactive moving it closer.
Already, I'm getting the kind of feeling from this. This is a very thinking man's.
This is it.
Detachment. This is very tactical.
Moonlighting as Imperial Guard. This is how this is playing because it's a lot of jumping in and out of transports and moving out of phase.
You can definitely make this work if you're smart enough.
Yeah, these tend to be the kind of detachments that are ridiculously good and have a really high ceiling.
It would be a very
if you don't know what you're doing, the very low ceiling.
Not a lot of like play rates, not a lot of wins themselves, but you'll get grand tournament wins. But like one guy, there's one random nerd.
That fucking nerd, man. And then Omnissiah's Unguents. Unguents. Yeah, it's an aura. So you give it to a tech priest. Model only. When a friendly armoured skirmisher, so with any and below toughness 13 and not artillery. That is a squadron guy. Within 3 inches of the bearer, the unit has a 5 up field attack.
Really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
And
you're going to be taking tech priests in a vehicle heavy list anyway.
Yeah.
Slap this on him, and you're just going to make one of your tanks. It could be a Rogue Dawn.
It's an aura, mate. You can put them in the middle of 3 of
multiple tanks.
You can just move them around as a big
put 2 Rogue Dawns next to them.
Yeah.
You can choose if he wants to heal one of them, but either way, both those Rogue Dawns are on
hippogriffs, all the transports, things like that. Yeah. So much you can do with that. It's mental. And then Grand Strategist, Officer Model only. After both players have deployed their armies, if the bearer's unit or any transport is embarked is on the battlefield, select up to 2 units with a regiment or squadron keywords from your army and redeploy them. So it's a
redeploy, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of a worse one because it's only 2 units, but they can't have everything. They can't have everything. True. So what do you think about that little suite of enhancements?
Yeah, not too powerful, but there's some nice little picks you're gonna have there. Again, it's a thinking man's detachment.
So far. And let's see if that continues into the stratagems. So all are 1 CP.
Yeah.
Lovely. Order the advance. At the start of your movement phase, 1 Astra Militarum officer unit from your army Select one or more friendly Astral Military units from within 6 inches of the unit. Until the end of that phase, you can reroll advances for those units.
It's nice.
Pretty good. Yeah, just a reroll advance. Oh, it's within 6 inches. I was just going to say, did that just say like reroll for that unit? I was like, is that just not a command point reroll? But it's
no, yeah,
it's an aura.
Yeah, it is an aura. But the next one, cool. Mobile Firebase, is a lovely little stratagem for guard, for vehicle guard in particular. Yeah. So it's an armored skirmisher unit in the movement phase. Yeah. Which is, again, like we've just discussed, any vehicle that's not toughness 13. It allows them to advance or fall back and shoot. Yeah,
really good. Really fucking
fall back
good.
And shoot and guard.
Especially those little hippogriff 2-man units, because they're not going to die in combat very quickly. Just pulling them back and getting another turn of shooting with them. Very good.
And then when they shoot, they can move.
Yeah.
Because of their ability. Yeah. So that's really good.
And then when your opponent then comes near them, they move again.
Yeah.
I think this detachment's very good for those.
Very fast and mobile, isn't it?
I'd take 6 of those. Like, I'd take 2-3 squads of 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because they're moving out of phase. They're
70 points a model.
Yeah, they're move, shoot, moving. And then when your opponent moves, they move again.
Yeah. They're going to be a nightmare in the midboard for skirmishing and just kind of like taking objectives off and just really giving your opponent a headache.
I think it's 2 OC on each of them. But like, even just like move blocking your opponent with them.
I believe as well, they're like toughness 7-8 wounds and stuff like that.
They're not weak. Yeah.
And if there happens to be a tech priest with that enhancement, they've also got a 5-foot field opening.
Yeah, which is
probably not going to happen because of how fast they are, and the tech priests have a move of 6.
Yeah.
But speaking of speed,
burst of
speed, yeah. So this is end of the movement phase. 1 Astral Military unit, just generic, that did not remain stationary. So it's again more movement. Can make a normal move of up to D6.
So you can make another move.
So it's like you could. Hippogriff, again, just going to put this out there. Hippogriff, move. Hippogriff, shoot.
No, move again with burst of speed. Then shoot. Then
end of the movement phase, sorry. Yeah, so it's Hippogriff, move. Hippogriff, move again. Hippogriff, shoot. Hippogriff, move again.
I love Buckbeak.
Yes.
Support and ordnance. Your shooting phase. 1 armored skirmish unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. You can reroll hits against monster vehicles.
So this one's 1 CP, but I know the other one was up to 2, but still, like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very good for 1 CP.
Very good. Very good. What we were saying, didn't we think the best loadout for the Hippogriff was the double melter?
Yeah.
I think just getting
100%.
really in the face, like re-rolling with your melter into monster vehicles and then...
Just giving something that can really get close to your opponent and just give it melter.
And we're also forgetting you can give them orders like move, shoot, move. You can,
move, shoot, move.
Yeah. Like, what was the other one? The rapid fire, like all sorts of stuff, yeah. Combined fire. Your shooting phase is after an armored skirmisher unit from your army has shot. That unit, select 1 unit hit by more of those attacks. The unit cannot have the benefit of cover, and if you shoot them, you get +2 strength from the rest of your skirmishers. Yeah.
Strips cover again, 11th edition, but +2 strength. Skirmisher unit. So before, where we had the +2 strength to the orcs one, it was like, okay, this is just making your slightly shit weapons slightly not shit. Mm-hmm. This is making Rogel Dawns and Lehman Russ's very good weapons.
Yeah,
very good.
Very good weapons.
So that's a really good combined fire, is a really good stratagem. And then you have opening salvo.
Yeah.
Which is your shooting phase, again, surprise, surprise. 1 Astral Military unit from your army that disembarked.
Yep.
Until the end of the phase, each time a model makes an attack, add 1 to wound for a CP. This is a really competitive detachment.
This detachment is mental. This is really good.
This is like better than any Eldar movement shenanigans at the moment.
The Eldar would kill to have this detachment. Yeah. This is mental. Like, just
Grizzle Company, eat your heart out at the moment. I'm sorry. Like,
nah, Great Grizzle Company's still unreal.
In terms of its damage output, yes. Yeah. This is pure movement headache.
Yeah, pure movement. There'll be a way to just play MSU, like small stuff vehicles, and just go ballistic with this and just constantly move, block, just not let your opponent.
Your opponent's like, hang on, where do I set up next turn? Where do I stage to shoot? What about the firing lanes? And then your opponent just goes, I don't know. Like, what does your opponent do against this?
Against such reckless hate.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what do you think of these 2 detachments?
Again, great. Compared to the Orc ones, you've got that sense of like memey goodness and fun with the Titanic detachment, which is also quite viable. And you've also got what I would think is one of the better viable Imperial Guard.
Which is basically what the exact same thing with the Orcs, where the Speed Freak one is fun as all hell.
Yeah.
And then on the opposite side, the transport version was really good.
Yeah, if you're a good player. It's got a high skill ceiling. Don't get me wrong.
Which is the same as here. Steel Hammer seems very fun as hell.
Exactly. High skill ceiling, but still fun. You can have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
A lot of movement shenanigans, but yeah, it says very good.
Yeah.
But moving on to the
customary 2 Space Marine detachments, because you haven't had any in 2 weeks. Okay. So we've had all the fun.
However, the time has come.
Yeah.
The time has come for the Emperor of Mankind to bestow upon us yet another 2 Space Marine detachments that nobody fucking asked for, but we've got them anyway. And this, I believe this makes the count up to 13 detachments.
Yeah, that they've got.
Since all the new additions.
And that doesn't include
all... 13 on top of the Codex.
It doesn't include all the a million successcessor chapters and things like that, and all the things.
All these, which by the way, the successor chapters can use all of these as well.
I think if you, from like Dark Angels, I think I can play, 38 detachments now.
Yeah.
Which is
why you may all be asking. Well, we don't know. It's one of life's great mysteries. James Workshop just has a hard-on for Space Marines in power armor.
It is the most played faction. It's that's the truth of it.
It's the most played because they just keep giving it just crap they don't need, and you'd have other most played detachments if you factions if you just gave them some love.
And I will say it's half the player base Space Marines.
But are these detachments any good, Luke? Are these detachments any good?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
But first of all, we're just going to mention that the points came out for Intranzia, Fraye, and Kroyle. Intranzia, Fraye, 150.
Yeah. As expected.
Really good, yeah. And then Kroyle, 100. Not mad at that.
No, see, 100 is that little... I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you, Luke, as well. When you're building a list, I always find myself towards the end of it. You have that awkward 100 points. So you'll be on like 1,900 points.
I always get awkward
and
30.
Like barely, but barely anything, especially in like your World Eaters and your Chaos Space Marines that I played. I don't know about you, but there's not a lot of units that are dot on 100 points, and you always end up with, there's a character for 95, or there's a character for 90, or 90 for Legionaries. And you're on that awkward number, and I've got an OCD where my lists just have to be 2,000 points, unfortunately. I will make my list worse in order to ease my brain. But 100 points is nice to have, and we went through his data sheet last week. He's really fun. Again, there's a theme of fun. Games Workshop, actually knowing how to have fun. You know, if you got that spare 100 points, he's just this little irritating mounted unit that your opponent kind of can't let snowball. Yeah. If you are bringing... important characters that are attached to units, especially so you get your Azraels and things like that. If you let Kroyle snowball, he will kill them. Yeah, which I'm turn 3, they're dead. I'm gonna make one. I'm fully. I want to make one. He's gonna ride a flesh hound. It's gonna be fun. Oh, riding a flesh hound, yeah, 100%. You put them in your grey knights. Right, let's get on to the Marine attachments because we are running very late for Barhammer and we need to get going. So normally we wouldn't speed through things, but we're not really that fussed about these. They look pretty good, but it's sorry, it's for all your Space Marine players out there. It's Space Marine detachment fucking 37 and 38. We don't care. So we're literally just gonna speed through it as quick as possible, and then we got to go. So this first one is called Armored Speartip, and this is all about making like your Land Raiders and your Repulsors better. So any unit that is over 14 wounds in the transport get the whatchamacallit. What's the keyword called? The heavy transport keyword. And each time at depth of start, you unit from your army disembarks from a transport that made a normal advance move. Normal advance move this phase, that disembarking unit can make a normal move up to D6, or a normal move up to D6 plus 3 instead of a heavy transport. So it basically, as you're dropping your Gravis Marines, your Terminators, they're just getting to move after they've been dropped. Which they don't typically get to do if the transport has moved. So it's then mentioning Land Raiders, they have the assault ram keyword, assault ram ability. So after they've moved, they can then charge. It's going to be really good for. I know we are breezing through them, but it's going to be really good for your melters and your rapid fires. Yeah, just getting out of transport. So your Eradicators, really good for Eradicators. Yeah. Really good for that. Really good. They're going to be pushing Terminators. Usually, if they're not going to be within range of their melter range, they're probably going to be. D3 plus 3 move is no joke. Yeah, out of a transport, especially. So yeah, really good rule. Yeah. So the 4 enhancements are pretty good. One of them is Astartes model only. You basically get level of control on an objective, where you can like stick it. Yep. Tip of the Spear gives you Scouts 9 on a transport. So you put a guy in there, it gives the transport Scouts 9 if it's embarked. Shock ramps, shock deployments, very good.
Very, very good. This is you put it on like a Gravis captain or a Terminator captain, you're getting sustained hits on ranged weapons coming out of the transport.
Yeah.
So putting that on like, I don't know, the whatchamacallit, the Biologus sustained hit, lethal hit combo with the aggressors, you can do all that crap again.
Yeah.
An armored commander is you can set up transports as if it's a turn area. So you put them in turn 1 and stuff like that.
Just a quick one. Is there a character that can be attached to scouts?
No.
There isn't. Okay.
Why?
I was going to say, because that Liberator would be dumb if you could just infiltrate into an objective and then up you downy.
You can do it on you can do infiltrators. You can put a...
Can infiltrators come off the board?
No.
That's what I'm thinking, like something that can come down, sticky and go up, come down, sticky, come up.
What else can come up and down?
There's definitely not a character that can go with scouts with...
No, they don't have one, unfortunately. No.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, probably for the best. That's probably why. Then going into the stratagems, which I would say are pretty good.
They look it, don't they?
Machine Wrath is you can move after you've been destroyed. So, to get out of like deadly demise range on some of your guys, you can move and then disembark your guys after they've been killed, which is pretty neat. If you like want to then drop a unit behind cover, which would be a bit too far to otherwise. Armor Contempt, because why make 6 enhancements in stratagems when you can make 5? Rapid Embarkation, jump back into a transport at the end of the fight phase. End of the fight phase again, so not your opponent's end of the fight. So you can, that's really, really good.
So it's the stratagem you're looking for in the transport themes.
Mm-hmm. Ceramite Sledgehammer, you can move through terrain features, and if it's heavy, you can move through monsters and vehicles as well.
There's definitely a theme with these detachments.
Mm-hmm. And then Advanced Deployment, this one's really good for Land Raiders mixed with like assaulting Terminator squads or grabbers. You can advance, then still drop your squad out, and then if you got the assault ramp rule, you can then charge. Very crazy, very good. So normally you can't drop out when you've advanced, and that just makes
advancing,
the
getting
range,
out, moving.
Yeah, makes the threat range on those guys mental. And then this one is also nuts. You could have, obviously not in 11th because you can't stack stratagems, but in 10th you could have a massive go turn with a unit. Purgation Doctrine. You can, when you jump out of a transport, +1 to the hits. That's just in general. But if you disembark from heavy transport, you get +1 to the wound as well.
Yeah, that's really strong.
Mental,
bloody
mental. That's a really good detachment. It's just a shame it's Space Marine Detachments number 37.
Let's go on to number 36. Onslaught would love a revamp like that. Yeah. But anyway.
Let's go on to 38. I think it's 37 and 38.
Something like that.
Don't quote me on that. So Headhunter Task Force. This one, you're giving your units the tank ace keyword. So any vehicle from your army that is not a fortification, a drop pod, a walker.
Which is a shame for you.
Yeah, I would have actually really liked this one if I could do it with dreadnoughts. Or units that can fly have tank ace. You give up to 3 of them the character keyword. And then the keyword's going to affect a lot of the abilities. So every time a tank ace unit from your army advances, you do not make an advance roll 4, just add 6 to the movement. And each time a tank ace from your army shoots in your shooting phase, did not advance this turn, you can reroll damage. So really good for like your Vindicators. Yeah, you basically just want to make 3 tank ace Vindicators and just like reroll your damage on it.
Because you can also give them some really nice enhancement too.
Yeah, you really can. Yeah. So we got Redoubtable Machine Spirit, which is an invul, 5-up invul on a vehicle model, and you gain a wound back. Really good on already super tough Vindicators.
Yeah, T11, 3-up armor save, now 5-up invul, and you just regain a wound
back every time. Gunnery Honors, vehicle model, you can reroll, hit roll, wound roll, and damage roll for the bearer.
That's really good on what? Vindicators.
Really good on Vindicators, yeah. But that can also go on Dreadnoughts.
That can go
on Dreadnoughts. That one works on Dreadnoughts.
Wait, can it?
Yeah, it does.
Dreadnoughts aren't characters.
Oh, no, I can't make them a tank ace.
You divvy.
Oh, I don't like it anymore. Firestorm Coordinates, you get sustained hits. Sick.
That's really good on.
Fucking Vindicators. Just turn the Vindicator into the one from Chaos. That's a million times better. Sick. Yeah. Cool. And you don't even have to do a battle shock test and lose wounds. And then vehicle model only. This is a Astartes tank ace. This is an aura. In your shooting phase, friendly Astartes unit within 6 inches of the bearer. Ranged weapons have assault.
That's really good with the detachment ability.
Yeah,
that's really good on
Vindicators.
Yeah,
this is Vindicator.detachment. I think
so. Your Vindicator is moving. Let me just quickly double. I believe it moves.
It moves 8 or 10, doesn't it?
I think it might be 10.
I think most of the random chassis go 10.
Let me double check.
Yeah,
So you're moving...
that, you can advance it. It goes 6. If you advance, though, you don't get assault, though.
So they move... Well, the Chaos one moves 9, so I'm assuming they all move
It's
9.
probably the same, yeah.
So they are basically... If you give the Astartes tank case one the assault, they're moving 15 when shooting.
Yep.
Which is...
Really good.
Just lovely.
Really, really damn good. Obviously, there are other tanks in the Space Marine army, but I think Vindicators is where this is really shining.
Yeah.
Predator's obviously going to work quite well as well.
You've got your Rep-Xs.
Rep-X's really good. Oh, triple Rep-X with these. Oh, God.
1 Rep-X, 2 Vindicators.
Triple Rep-X is already, like, mental in the meta right now. That and just, like, Vitrix Guard and just spamming all that shit. It's mental, yeah. Then we've got 6, or should I say 5, stratagems, because armor contempt, because why make 6 when you can make 5?
Yeah.
Target weak point. Your shooting phase. 1 tank in this army has not been selected to shoot. If you make an attack to target a monster or vehicle, AP up by 1. You can't then mix this with the kill shot stratagem as well, which is the next one.
But that's really good. I think I'd say it as a meme, but genuinely this is like the best on a Vindicator, because it makes the Vindicators Demolisher Cannon AP 4. Rep-X isn't really going to need this because it's got a high AP anyway. May as well give it more. Why not?
It makes it -5.
Crazy good. But yeah, next kill shot.
Yeah, shooting phase. Tank case army from not been select. Tank case unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Each time it targets a monster or vehicle, reroll the wound of 1. If it's below starting strength, you get to reroll the wound instead. Really
Cool.
good. You can't put them both together, unfortunately, because that would be. But mental.
That is really good. 1 CP. All these are 1 CP.
Yeah. Rapid gunnery. Your shoot phase. 1 adept starts unit from your army that's not been selected to shoot this phase until the end of the turn. It can shoot when it fell.
Fall back and shoot. There it is.
Really good on Rep-X's, things
Just
like that.
good on everything.
Yeah. And it's that namely is Astartes unit. So that's on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just the tanks.
It'd be really good for your Hellbusters.
Yeah, I don't think you're taking Hellbusters in this one.
No.
Mate. Hellbusters aren't good.
No, they're not.
Reactive repositioning. Your opponent's movement phase just after your enemy ends a normal advance or fall back move. Any tank case, excluding 16 plus wounds ones, which are that's your Land Raiders and your repulsors and Rep-X's and stuff. Within 9 inches, you can make a D6 move. So it's just a reactive move for anything that's not a Land Raider and a repulsor. Vindicator. it's Vindicator, not Detachment. And then
you're taking 3 Vindicators.
100%. Machine Vengeance. Your opponent shooting faces after the unit has shot. Tank case unit from your army, excluding ones with the prerequisites from before. Target one of those attacks. Your unit can shoot as if it was your shooting phase, but much only target the unit that was shooting it, and if it's visible.
It's just really good.
If you get shot, someone says shoot your Vindicator, bang.
Just shoot you back.
Have that.
What are you going to do?
Have that, you muppet. So yeah,
especially if they shoot the one that's got the 5 of invul as well, because you're making it extra tanky, and you're just going to go, well, I'm just going to shoot you back now.
And it's going to heal anyway.
Fuck all to me, I'm going to shoot you.
And it's going to heal.
And it's going to heal. And then in its turn, it's going to shoot you again.
These 2 detachments are really good.
It's the best 2 out of the 6.
Really good. Oh yeah,
the Imperial Guard.
The Imperial Guard one's got a higher ceiling, I think. But I think why have they give Space Marine 2 amazing detachments right at the end of the edition for no reason?
I haven't got a clue.
They could have just give Guard and Orcs another 2. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they could have.
Or they could have made a new one for Kroyle, in Imperial Agents, because they need some love. Or give one for Intranzia Fraye, because she's a new model, and give like a sister thing for them. I don't know why they've done Marines. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. But and that's coming from a Marine player.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. We're going to have to go because we're late. We're actually going to play each other, but we have all the terrain, so we're going to have to... The guys have been sitting there for half an hour waiting for us. Yeah.
I mean, some nice releases there. Next week, got a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Maybe a longer one.
We get to go through the rest of the grots that are getting released this week.
We get the rest of the grots, the reveals from Friday for the Armageddon box. That's the big one.
Very excited.
And then whatever they decide to release on Monday to keep us on our toes.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's just that
shouldn't be
this week. And then on Monday...
Petarado.
Shut up.